You know, I looked at the title of this episode and then I started counting off reds and blues in my head, trying to figure out how many we had. Because the phrase is, a stitch in time saves 9.
Ah. How many did you come up with?
You know, I stopped counting because I've been drinking and my brain went, I don't know, we have some. Which isn't helpful, but...
I assume that at the moment we're back to 6 and 6, or 3 and 3 to make 6 total. Because we've got Genkins?
Mm-hmm.
Genkins, Tucker, and Caboose, and then Griff, Simmons, and Sarge, right?
Okay.
That's my guess at the moment. I assume all the freelancers have been not removed from the board, but placed to the side for right now.
But just the group in general, if you remove Genkins, and then you add back Doc and Donut, and Wash and Carolina, that is 9.
But Doc and Donut haven't been introduced yet at the point where we left off.
That's true. I'm just saying, like, the group in general.
Yeah.
As it was before the apocalypse happened.
We do have 9 people total.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Clever title.
There you go.
So yeah, we're back to red versus blue. Yeah, we want to do the news before we start, or are we going to save that for the podcast?
I think we're going to save that for the podcast.
We're going to save that for the podcast. We have a podcast, you guys. We're going to talk about it at the end of the video. It's all about this.
Long story short, there have been some changes this season. We're aware of those changes, and yeah, we're going to roll with it.
But for now, before we get started, we have a sponsor. For those of you who haven't been around for Ruby or Genlock, and why haven't you? Go watch. They're fun. But yeah, we have a sponsor, Fred's BS, Breads and Spreads by Fred. He does cookies, he does jam, he does brownies, he does so many good things. He did strawberry blondies for Valentine's Day. But the brownies usually have cherries in them, which for me is just like chocolate cherry things. Please get some good.
They're so good.
Amazing. I mean, you can't get Girl Scout cookies all year round, but you can get Fred cookies all year round. And that's wonderful, because the cookies are great. Yeah, everything is fresh, never frozen. Everything is made in small batches. Flavors are not found in stores. They only come from Fred, so if you want a brown sugar buddy, which is kind of like a snickerdoodle, but in my opinion, so much better, you can only get them from Fred. And if you are an LA local, you can do pickup instead of delivery, which for me has occasionally meant cookies fresh out of the oven, which was wonderful. And I immediately ruined by putting things on them and then eating them.
I am super cold right now, so hot, fresh out of the oven cookies sound amazing.
You want me to grab you a sweater? Yeah, a sweater.
I would prefer a blanket, because I'm an old lady, apparently.
Look, we have fancy-ass blankets. They're great. It's cold down here.
Better.
All right, so...
I feel bad for all of our, like, Midwest and North...
Yeah. It's 60 degrees. It's cold.
It's so
cold. But yeah, head over to fredsbs.com, fredsbs.com, and use coupon code KIACookies for 20% off your entire order. Go warm yourself up with some Freds. It's wonderful. And treat yourself. You deserve it.
Cookies for you, brownies for me, jam for your jam buds, and have some cookies with a nice hot cup of cocoa or tea. In this cold,
and dunk them in that
cold weather, even though we're sort of borderline spring at this point, it's still cold.
Okay, but those cookies and cinnamon tea, though.
Oh, it's so good. Trader Joe's has this really good, like, harvest fall tea that we still have, and it's like a really good combination with the brown sugar buddies. Anyway,
so yeah, get some Freds, warm up, is some good stuff.
That's neither here nor there.
Winter Grace, she's here. Hi.
Indeed.
Alrighty, so let's get this party started. Did you finish the live read? Is it my part yet? You don't have a part. He doesn't make pet treats. I love my cat. Anyway, as I was saying, let's get this party started. Red versus Blue, season 17.
That's crazy.
Episode 1, A Stitch in Time.
Oh, man.
Click. And turn that up a scooch.
Private Donut, reporting for duty, sir.
There he is.
Some aliens. Couple things here, rookie. First off, Private Donut? I think somebody needs a new nickname. Secondly, what's with the armor color? This is the standard issue red. There's only 2 types of people who wear standard issue armor. Officers and, really trustworthy and likable people? Hey, I'm the sucker for territory. I'm sorry, sir. It won't happen again. What did I just say? Hey, Greg.
Deja vu all over again.
Yeah, I get the weirdest sense of deja vu. Again. Why does this keep happening? I kept getting it too. Man, I bet the Blues Network have to put up with this. I didn't feel anything. Nobody asked you.
You know what? Forget what I said before. We can definitely pick up chicks in this thing.
Probably 2 or 3 chicks apiece, yes. Your heterosexuality has been noted, Tucker.
Man, what's your deal,
Genkins is
Church?
so
You've been
mad.
acting like a real asshole today.
Yeah, well, can you remember a time when I haven't been an asshole?
Good point.
There you go. You dummy.
Sounds like good old-fashioned church to me.
Shut up, rookie. You just got here. And we don't need any suck-ups like that maroon guy over on Red Team.
Sorry, sir.
What did I just say?
Both of you, shut up.
Someone's crossed the
Why don't you head
street.
inside and stand next to the flag? We're expecting a general to visit today. Make sure you give him whatever he wants.
Oh, just do it, Caboose.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Church,
For the love of what, Tucker?
how'd you know the rookie's name was Caboose?
What? He said it like 10 times.
But he's been here like 5 minutes.
Somebody
Damn it,
having,
Jenkins.
Somebody having trouble keeping the act up?
Grandfather! Knock knock. Oh, what a cock-up. That irksome toy. That idiot.
Poor
A
donut.
hammer that makes prisons. Ridiculous.
Genkins.
Krobos, there you are. I never can spot you in here.
Could you please be larger?
Do you bring good news from the past?
Whose voice is that?
Also, why am I doing this again? We were meant to be done by now.
There was a complication. If you want this over quickly, then there's the door.
Sorry, where?
There. There is the door.
I'm sorry. Are you pointing at something?
Yes, I'm pointing to it.
You're a bore. How are you pointing to it? Will you please take a proper physical form?
Oh, for crying out loud.
There. That would get weird. This would get weird, wouldn't it? Fine. Here. You haven't seen many people over the eons, have you? That form is a bad idea, and I'll show you why. Say something. Anything.
I am Krobos. Oh my God.
Horrible. I just threw up a spit in my mouth.
This is a disaster. Huh, wait. I've been meaning to try this one.
There we are. The shape of vengeance itself. An hourglass figure. Oh. 2 on the nose. It's a time reference.
Grandfather, I don't even know where to start.
So don't. Why should you get all the shape-shifting fun?
What do we do with the shizno?
Oh my god.
And incidentally, who named them shizno? It's a derogatory term for human, right?
The prophecy predicted they would be human, and the fates are, I guess, racist?
He's just where I want him.
Back and unconscious.
No. Will you get back to work?
Oh, wow.
The fates are racist.
Still alive?
Holy cow.
I don't.
I love this. Gods can't kill shizno. I was just releasing some pent-up aggression. While you have that fragment of Krobos' power, you're like the world's best stress ball.
I'd prefer if I wasn't.
Oh, just one more reason I'm glad to have you. I know I had my doubts, but credit where it's due. From one relative of Krobos to another. Well done.
I don't understand.
I'd love to stay and explain, but nope, that's a lie. You're so boring. Toodles!
Oh my god.
Ah, hey! Just because it doesn't hurt physically doesn't mean it doesn't hurt emotionally.
You struck me with a hammer.
Krovos?
I resurrected you from my own essence. Do you know what that hammer did?
Did it give you a sex change?
You owe a debt of pain too large for one mortal life. Your friends will pay dearly for this, young donut.
Pay dearly? For what?
Is that
You
Lee?
got out, Krovos. You're... I say the universe. Oh, there's more to it, isn't there?
Yes, Donut. True, the hammer touched me, binding me to this place. But too late. Your friends broke time itself.
My friends? Are they okay?
No. It's not just your friends at risk now.
Humanity?
Bigger.
Earth?
I said bigger.
America?
Light has yet to reach the depths of your ignorance. Look, this mark here is where your friend, Washington, was it? This is where he was saved.
Watch! They did it! They saved him!
And utterly shattered time in the process.
Oh, they did it! They saved him!
Your very lives are now the weakness in my prison. Your shared history was the backswing before the hammer's strike, and is now a period of soft time to be traversed, interfered with, poked at to create alternate timelines. Each another crack in my prison. Look.
Church? Oh, this is where Church gets killed by a tank. Why are you showing me this?
Listen.
I'm going for the Jeep. Cover me.
Say it.
That's not Church.
No.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch.
Church?
Things are going to get very strange in your past.
Church, what are you doing?
Though your friends don't realize it, they're reliving their past on rails. It's as though they're rereading a story, and they're in the story with them, playing whomever he pleases.
Genkins.
Firing main cannon.
Oh no!
Cannon offline. Please return
Son of a bitch.
Forward here. Possessing AI-ready individuals. Unmaking history.
Whoa, that's the coolest shit I've ever seen.
That was close.
And creating paradoxes. Alternate timelines, methodically rupturing the integrity of time itself. Freeing me, crack by crack.
Mother of gosh!
But there's something for everyone. Let's see, in this alternate timeline here, Tucker. With someone to look up to, your teammate finds his footing as a leader much earlier.
I am Lavernius Tucker, and you will fear my laser sword.
Whoa!
It is his undoing. He is eventually killed while trying to leap a tank over a battleship. But he lives a powerful and confident existence, briefly. And in this timeline, it appears Caboose wound up on the red team.
Sergeant! You're my very best friend. And you're like the delightful pet cat I never had. Oh, that one's nice.
Very. And every one of them serves me. I'll be free in no time. Interesting counterpoint, Donut. Oh, please, do tell me more. Doubtful. Your past has nothing in store for you but a maelstrom of time flowing in every direction at once. That and utter disappointment. Your friends lack on perspective, let's say. Any attempts to free them will only create paradoxes.
Oh, I hate you, time travel!
You would be able to travel as Genkins does, possessing iterations of yourself anywhere along this crack period, this singularity. What should we name this original crack here? The one representing you and your friends' lives.
I don't...
Come on, you and me, this is a collaboration.
The Everwin?
No! Anyway, I'm telling you all this because your meddling will hasten my release. Have at it! Yesterday, you'll wish you started tomorrow. Little time traveler motivational there.
I can't just do nothing. I have to try. Screw around with me, but don't screw around with my friends. If anyone's gonna do any screwing around here, it's me screwing you. I'm gonna save my friends.
You're extremely welcome to try.
I'm coming!
Oh, honey. Oh!
Well, this is interesting,
Yeah.
isn't it?
What an interesting
Huh.
presence. Like, premise. Oh,
Imagine the He's killed while trying to leap a tank over a battleship.
He lives a very brief but confident existence.
Yeah.
Yep, that was Lee. This is really cool. This is a great intro. Jen and Shannon both sounded really excited about this season.
Yeah, they just those Instagram photos. We did things together. It was great. We love it. I'm like, you're scaring me.
More murder rooms.
More murder rooms.
Ooh, good music.
We back. Yep, written by Jason Waite, directed by Josh Arnolos and Austin Clark. I'm sure I pronounced Josh's last name incorrectly. Ah! There's a crack in the wall.
I love the 80s font for singularity. That's so cool.
The font, the music.
Well, and it matches the Shizno Paradox font from last season. So,
and the music
really
is
good.
very, to me, it's very Tron.
Yeah, for sure. Very Tron, very 80s time travel. It's good.
I miss the 15 fucking years stinger.
Aww.
It's been 16 now.
Yeah.
Because we're on season 17. Oh my god, what is happening?
I miss the 15 years stinger too. That was nice. That was nice for a while.
So I'm guessing that this is going to be one of those seasons that kind of starts... They gave us our premise right off the bat, which I appreciate.
For sure.
I would imagine we're going to kind of start slow and that things will get bonkers about, give it 5 episodes? Because we don't know how many episodes we have. Not that I know of, at least. It's possible that someone has said something, and if so, link it down there, because I have not seen a journal or anything with, here's how many episodes this season. We usually don't find that out till, like, halfway through. I don't know. For one, oh my god, I love Lee Eddy as Krovos.
Oh, that was
She's
such a good choice.
Amazing.
It was such a good choice.
And Krovos is such a fucking weirdo. It's great. It's great.
Sorry, it's late.
It's late. And great, but late.
Daylight savings time. This is such a... You can definitely tell that Genkins and Krovos are related. I didn't think they had that much in common, but like, yeah, there's a lot of similar personality beats there.
And I kind of love that they won, but also lost.
Yeah.
I appreciate the hell out of that.
Yup. Oh, yay, they saved him!
Saved him!
Killing time! Shoot!
But I also have to wonder if the other gods are still around, functional, doing anything, or if the only bit of time that exists right now is this particular fissure.
I don't know.
I don't either.
It looks like as time goes on, more and more alternate timelines are branching off, so we could be hopping around to a lot of other scenarios. One of which, our favorite little ball of light might still be alive. I know, right? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to rip off the Band-Aid so soon.
No, it's been like a year.
Too soon!
Look, I've been in slow agony ever since they threw Wash in a murder fridge, alright? I'm used to it. This series hurts me now.
I know that feel.
Yep.
This is a great starting point, and I will be interested to see how long we stick with Donut in any given timeline, because we might hop back to OG Blood Gulch or this version. The Everyone Blood Gulch. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it.
The Blood Gulch where the reds are blues and the blues are reds.
This is one where Caboose went to the red team.
You're like the pet cat I never had.
Aw, that one's nice. Yes, it is.
I love just the character of Krovos and how utterly bonkers she is.
Oh, dude, what if there's an AU where Locust never went down the path he went down? After the war, he just became a upstanding member of society.
There's an AU where instead of letting him escape on course, they immediately adopted him.
Oh, yeah.
Red team needs someone else. Blue team got the last crazy freelancer. I'm not a freelancer, and I'm not crazy. Yes, you are. Get over here.
That
And everyone else is just kind of like,
that would be fun.
okay, I guess we're keeping him.
That would be fun if they adopted him.
He joins the band.
Yeah.
He joins the
I
band.
sing so good. Yes. Yes, she does.
Season, oh, we can't hear you.
But, yeah, no, this is exciting. This is exciting. This is a great start. The visuals in the opening look great. I think, like, after the last season, like, especially with the way it ended with us not quite sure
What the hell was going on?
What was going on, I think this is an excellent follow-up to that very, like, oh, what's the status quo now? To that cliffhanger, I guess. Yeah. So, yeah, this is going to be interesting. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's the, look, here's where we stand. Now let's go. This is our premise. This is our impetus. Now let's roll. And I love it. Mm-hmm. And I love that Genkins is screwing up the script even when he's trying to make change. Like, he's trying to make some changes, but in other ways it's like, how did you know Cabooses' name?
But it's weird thinking that he's actually possessing Church in order to accomplish this. That's not great.
I mean, it's what's his name's dead body.
Yeah.
Essentially. Private Jimmy!
Yeah.
Yeah, he's possessing Private Jimmy. They might not have a church. Because church is gone. And goodness knows if, goodness knows if AI are affected like this. They are AI. The gods are sufficiently advanced AI. I know this canon. I'm good at this.
Point.
Match.
Point. No, point to where you want me to go. There's the door. Oh, no.
It's just like, everyone's a dick. This is red versus blue.
And Donut doesn't have the hammer anymore. So what's he gonna use to try to set the time stream back in order?
I did appreciate the straight up removal of, oh, bye, there goes the MacGuffin. Gotta fix your problems some other way.
I'm legitimately curious about how we fix this, because in my mind, the only way to fix it is going back to the point where they broke it and allowing that to happen to Wash.
Which, ouch.
But would that break it even worse?
Who even
Because
knows?
at that point, now a bunch of timelines have been created. So would going back to that moment undo everything or break it more?
Yeah, would going back to the instability and playing it straight stabilize it? That is the
or
question.
would it shatter it completely?
We just don't know.
Nope. We broke it so hard we fixed it. It went right back around to being fixed.
Sure, that's how this works.
Like when you hit a piece of electronics to make it work again. Don't
do
hit your
that.
electronics.
Don't do that.
No.
That problem would be solved forever. The more you know.
Knowing is half the battle.
Yeah, no, heavy impact does not do anything for your electronics.
No.
Just turn it off and on again.
For real.
Just turn it off and on again. This is your tech support moment of the day. Just turn it off and on again.
The only other thing I have to say is that I can't wait for next week.
Oh, I'm very excited. All right. So, we said we had a podcast. We said we're discussing it. This is true. For those of you who have been around for the Genlock podcast that we do on Anchor, we are also doing a red versus blue one. So, anchor.fm/The Rooster Team. If you want to catch up on our Genlock one, that's Gen Lockdown. If you want to start tuning into our red versus blue one, that is RVB Recall, which I remembered.
Good job. Because memory is the
Yay!
key.
And because I better damn well know that show, I'm doing it. Yeah. Yeah, so essentially if you watched us on AfterBuzz, we are doing the same thing, but in an audio form. Well, not the same thing. We are doing a vaguely similar thing in that we are talking about the show, but we're doing it in an audio format. We're making some changes. We're doing some other stuff. So if you enjoyed seeing us talk about these episodes in depth, that's where you can do it now. Head to anchor.fm, anchor.fm/The Rooster Team, team with an M. Do that. You can support us on Anchor if you want. We also have a Discord server that you should hop in and say hi because we got all sorts of fun stuff going on there. And if you wanted to catch up on Welcome to Vale, or if you wanted to watch the few one-off Ruby episodes that we've put out, we got a few more shows coming there, so keep an eye on that channel. God bless.
Oh,
One more? God bless.
sorry.
Yep.
Oh, man.
That is life. It's cold down here. Yeah, so there's all that fun stuff, so be sure to check that out. In the meantime,
Sorry. There's a lot happening. I do want to know, comments down below, what AU you want featured in this season.
the Reds and Blues are all freelancers.
Ooh.
Which wouldn't work because that would be before the time that they were, but I don't care. I want it. It's dumb. Give it to me. Or the AU in which Flowers survives the whole way. Which again, is also before this, but we have that whole bit of the timeline with time travel with Gary, which is oh my god, can you imagine when they hit time travel with Gary? But that's all Genkins, and he'd be doing his shit anyway because he's pretending to be church. Did I just make my own paradox?
You might have, yeah. I think. Now, granted, there are lots of AUs I would love to see. Again, the Mercs are where my mind goes, and of course, love to see more with the freelancer team. Love to see one where the Reds are the Blues and the Blues are the Reds. But honestly, I don't want the series to dwell on it, but I would love a peek into an alternate timeline where Allison never died. Just a peek.
Again,
I don't need to dwell on it. Just a peek.
I wonder if the freelancer history is off limits because most of it happened before this timeline. And this timeline, as far as the series is concerned, starts with "You ever wonder why we're here?" So,
But again,
I love it.
all of that is set in place because of the director.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
So
on one hand, I don't know if we're going to get Mercs. On the other hand, we definitely got a photo on Twitter from Miles in a mocap suit saying, "It's good to be back in the suit again." And all of us going, "You son of a bitch. What are you up to?" So, just because Miles and Gray weren't in the opening credits, credited as VO, doesn't mean...
But
I do want that AU where they just straight up adopt Locus after chorus. He's ours now. He's wanted for... Don't care, he's ours. He just shows up on the moon. "I'm sad and lonely." Okay, you can live with us. Caboose, what?
an AU.
We did it with Washing Tub. Shit, he's right.
An AU where Felix actually died in that confrontation with the gang members back in RVB 14. So it's just Locus and Chris Sabat
Cyrus and Cyrus.
It's just Locus and Cyrus doing, what Cyrus always set out to do, which was trying to do the right thing. Being more vigilantes than murder guys.
I'd love to see them be on chorus and playing it straight.
Yeah.
Actually fighting with these people and trying to keep them from, I'd love it. Where's Cyrus?
Yeah.
I'm sure he's super dead because you don't walk out of a relationship with Felix without somebody winding up super dead. But
It's also possible that he did just walk away. Because, he was super concerned about his wife. Anyway.
I don't think Felix would have let him leave. I think Felix would have either killed him or had him killed.
At that point in time, I'm not necessarily sure. I'm not saying Felix wasn't a terrible person, because he clearly was. But at that point in time, Cyrus still might have been an asset that they could have called upon. So.
Maybe. Yeah.
Anyway. I didn't mean to take us down that rabbit hole, but I want to know.
AU chatter is fun.
I want to know what AUs you guys want to see this season. But in the meantime, I'm Megan. You guys can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at TheMenguin. That's TheMenguin.
And I'm Katie. You can follow me all over the social medias and on Twitch at Kiaxet. That is Kiaxet. We also do a bevy of other podcasts. You do No Love Lost?
Yes, I do. That is a Lost retrospective podcast where my co-host Will loves Lost and I don't. And we talk about it.
And I do On the Point, which is an Overwatch podcast with a heavy focus on Overwatch League, and we yell a lot. We have my co-host is very, very good at the statistics and the strategies and the intelligence side, and I yell a lot about how much I like individual players and teams, and also talk about the state of the fandom and the merchandise, and, you know, I'm the soft subject person. It's a good time. So yeah, check both of those out. If you want to support this channel, we have a Patreon, which gets you things.
That sure is correct.
Things. And sometimes stuff. But mostly what it gets you is these episodes early. So there's the Patreon, there is the Ko-fi if you want to throw a couple bucks our way. We take commissions, we do not take requests. Also, supporting our sponsor supports us, so head over to fredsbs.com, fredsbs.com, and use coupon code KIACookies for 20% off your entire order. All that information is down there. Click the read more. I promise it's there and it's up to date. It's super fun. If you like this, if you want to see more, if you enjoy all the batshit insanity and tangents and whatnot that we get up to, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell. Every time you hit the bell, a new alternate universe is created.
Uh-oh.
Crowvilles will be out by episode 2. Ding, 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 ding.
Ooh, where's the AU where Griff and Simmons are happily married and the universe is at peace?
You know, until you said the universe is at peace, I was going to say that's not an AU, that's canon. But anyway, like, subscribe, ding. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
We all secretly ship Grimmins, don't we?
Secretly?
Yeah, true point.